뭐야? 우리 다 흘렸네. 뭐야, 두부가 있네? 맛있어.
implication is that people with a difficulties and possibility mindset has a heightened sensitivity to
As a constraint on goal pursuit, yielding the notion determines a limited resource.
in life can feel easy or difficult, and people do not have to utilize these metacognitive experiences, but they often do. And this comes against the fact that these actions all compete for the same limited pool of resources. Functions and mechanisms of difficulty mind in terms of the context of goal striving and decision making. What we do have in common is that we
to repair it, yeah. I think it's repairable, but it's just right now.
So how long are you like cold turkey? You can't like if you
And at other times, they may interpret the same metacognitive experience as reflecting low odds and the need to let go, which is termed difficulty as impossibility. And which of these two inferences people draw is consequential for what they do, such that it facilitates disengagement. And I explore these effects in the context of sunk cost scenarios as well as goal disengagement. Okay, constantly evaluate which task or goals warrants continued investments, which task or goals to withdraw investment from.
I don't teach undergrads, maybe it's true, but I think it's a more competitive university, I don't know, so.
So your inference is that they're not.
And the other things that people were
I mean,
asking is
the whole
really.
social thing is missing, right? I mean, I can ask my friends for help.
Like scenario,
Mhm.
and you use like a very close variant of it,
Mhm.
and there's like a lot. And then the other choice was like,
Right, so this is the actual.
Wonderful.
Thank you for all the feedback.
It's really
Yeah.
interesting. More.
yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate
it's
it.
great.
Do I need to step outside again? Or?
No, that's it.
Okay.
We're signing the paper.
Right, yeah, that's the clear sign.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't quit.
Thank you.
Very good.
방금 그 뭘 던져가지고 아스카르자하고 이거 좀 먹어야 돼.
그러면 19분 70점. 19분 70점.
수정해서 보낸 거는 아직 답이 안 왔어?
아직도 수정하고 있어요, 계속.
아직 수정 중?
네.
아빠가 그게 궁금하셨나 보다 갑자기.
나를 축하하는 의미로 엄마 아빠가 맛있는 걸 드셔주세요.
오케이.
어때? 괜찮죠?
이제 그런 거. 그래 알았어.
네, 고마워요.
들어가.
Staring those eyes, get lost in it now. Now trust me, this not just a phase. If it goes well, there might just be a wedding ring. Wanna fill your cup with some morning coffee. Wanna tell you all the promises I wanna keep. Wanna wrap my arms around you, give you the warmth you need. So can you take this chance? I want you, girl, grab my hand. I don't wanna be stuck in a situation.